as small as a mustard seed can move the mountain. You must have heard this quote from Bible, but what's the actual meaning of this quote? It sounds impossible, but believe me, it's true. In Matthew 17:20, Jesus said, "If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." A mustard seed, one of the tiniest seeds in the world. It's almost invisible between your fingers. Yet Jesus said that's all the faith you need to move mountains. Not a boulder's worth of faith, not a mountain's worth, just a seed, small but alive. Let's meet someone who held on to that kind of faith. J.K. Rowling. Before she became a global icon, she was an ordinary woman facing extraordinary struggles. She was a single mother, unemployed, and barely making ends meet. She wrote her first book in a small cafe, her baby sleeping in a stroller beside her. Each word she wrote was powered by a tiny, flickering belief that her story mattered. But rejection after rejection came. 12 times. Every letter was like a brick building a wall between her and her dream. Most people would have quit. Most people would say, maybe this isn't meant to be. But Rowling didn't. She held on to her mustard seed of faith, small but alive. Finally, after countless rejections, a small, unknown publisher gave her a chance. They didn't see her as a bestseller. They printed just 500 copies. But Rowling's faith didn't rely on numbers. It relied on the belief that her story mattered. That seed of faith began to grow. That tiny book became Harry Potter. Over 500 million copies sold. Movies, theme parks, a legacy that inspires millions. All because she held on to that tiny seed of belief. Let's meet another believer in the power of a tiny seed of faith. Thomas Edison, the man who gave us the light bulb. But his journey wasn't easy. Edison failed over 1,000 times trying to create a working electric light. Can you imagine failing 1,000 times and still believing success is around the corner? Most people would have given up after 10 tries, maybe even 3. But Edison didn't. He said, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. His mustard seed of faith never wavered. And after all those failures, his tiny seed of belief gave us a gift that still lights our world today. It wasn't the size of his faith, it was that he never let go of it. What about you? What's your mountain? Is it fear, failure? People telling you you're not good enough? A dream so big it scares you? Your mountain may seem impossible to climb. But remember, you don't need a mountain's worth of faith. You just need a mustard seed's worth. That's it. Hold on to it, no matter how small it feels. Faith doesn't make things easy. It makes them possible. Step by step, that tiny seed pushes you forward, even when you're tired, even when the world tells you to stop. One step, one push, one belief, and you'll find yourself standing on top of the mountain you once thought was impossible. J.K. Rowling's faith grew into something unimaginable. Your faith, no matter how small, can grow into something powerful too. Sometimes mountains aren't moved all at once. They're moved one pebble at a time with persistence and belief, powered by that little seed inside you.